most exciting part is we've got the keys to our new house. Woohoo! We're Stephen and Mags, and together with our 3 kids, Louis, Neve and Oliver, we're starting out on the biggest adventure of our lives, swapping city life for an off-grid homestead. After years of dreaming about making a change, we sold our house in the UK, packed up all our belongings and made the 1,500-mile trip to southern Spain, with the hopes of creating the dream family home and a new life in the sun. Follow our story from the very beginning as we begin the journey of creating our off-grid home. Hi everyone, thanks for all your comments and likes on the last video, we really appreciate it. I know we left you in the last video after having an offer accepted on a house, but the solicitor, doing a great job, found that there were some legal issues with the property, which meant that we couldn't proceed with the purchase. However, we really wanted to still move to the town where we want to settle so we can get the kids in school in time for September, which means we have to leave now. We found another rental property, one with better access, more usable land, and one which should give us more time to find a property where we can settle permanently.
So for the last 3 days we've been packing the house down in order for the removal vans to come tomorrow. So while I'm packing, everybody's busy. Steve's over making a cup of tea and Steve's in work today, so he's got a little bit of work to do, and the boys are just packing their rooms down too.
What a day we've had. Max has been in the house packing up because we're moving, and I've been in work, but in my lunchtime I thought I'll just pop out and run the bank because we needed to get some money out for removal fellas and for furniture getting delivered to the new house. So I popped out, went to the bank, and my light started flashing on the car, some little yellow information light, and it broke down. So I ended up having to be rescued, phoning the car insurance place who do breakdown cover, getting a tow truck out to me. It just turned into an absolute nightmare. So while Max has been busy trying to get everything packed ready for us to move, we didn't know whether we were moving because we didn't know we'd have a car. So we found a new rental. We've spoken to the landlord and we're dealing directly with the landlord in this one as well, which is nice. And they seem so far really nice. They've been really thoughtful. The kids haven't yet seen it, have you? No. But yeah, and even Ollie didn't get to see it when we went in the viewing because they were in summer school. Louis has seen it, so it's a bit of a surprise for them. But as you can see, the car is rammed. It's amazing, isn't it? The amount of stuff we have hauled in 6 months.
It is.
We've got loads of stuff, and we come with 5 suitcases, and now we're having to have a removal van to take out the stuff we've accumulated.
And what's even more surprising is that we still haven't got our stuff from England to go.
Yeah, and stuff hasn't been delivered yet either, so we're still waiting for that. But the stuff we have got, like we've had to go out and buy couches and furniture and stuff, so all that needs to be removed. The rest of the stuff we can pretty much do ourselves, which is what we're going to try and do tonight. But the most exciting part is, we've got the keys to our new house. Woohoo! And I can't wait just to get in there and see what it's like. And yeah, so by this time, this video will probably cover 2 days. By this time tomorrow, we should be in and settled with everything delivered and put into place. So fingers crossed, nothing else goes wrong and the car holds up. This is the entrance to the new house and the farm. All these trees, yeah, are all part of the land, but the farmer next door looks after all the crops. So it's all part of the land, yeah, but they're not ours. The farmer next door owns them, so he's growing on it. We'll show you the bit outside that we've got to grow on and finally be able to grow some stuff. All that day. Oh, there's the house.
Well, that's big.
Woohoo!
That's bigger than the one now.
What do you think? Coming in to look?
Yeah.
Ready?
Open it.
Right, so look like something. Oh, there we go.
Or I don't actually, because I've got the biggest bed. No, yeah.
So the kids are all arguing over who's getting what bedroom.
What's another one?
Let's see. What do you think, Navy? It's nice.
No, that's yours. Not mine. Isn't yours? That's me.
So nice. Going. I thought it was just the top on top of it. It's actual open alchemy right inside the house. Hello! 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 Hello!
Like the roof is covered in spiders.
Whoa, look at that pool up there, a spider web. There.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
I don't know, what's Scully?
I think that's where you trap the animals into, like, milk them or something.
No, I'm pretty sure you put food in there.
We've been in, had a look around on the inside of the house. All the kids are fighting over what rooms they're going to have and how they're going to set it up. But looking on the outside of the house, you can see from the view that I've got now, which I'll show you, we're just surrounded by farmland. So all the fields that are planted the same as this, which pretty much surround the whole property, are actually part of the property's land. But the neighbour, we've been told, manages the fields, grows crops on it and rents it from the landlord. One good thing for us though, renting a house here on this type of property, is that it comes with land that we can grow on. So we can start, although it's not our own, we can start homesteading on a small scale and we can start growing stuff, which is exactly what we come to do. Loads of the trees on the property bear fruit. For example, we've got grapes grown right along this fence that you can see there. Take you around the other side and show you. Comes with a nice little patio area which you can sit outside on as well. It's a very sad looking Nispero tree which is just there. And then if we go up and round, this is the part that we'll be planting on. This is about 1,000 square metres, but we're going to start planting this up and growing some crops or some food for ourselves and getting some practice in of what it's like growing in Spain. And on this there's already some, I don't know which way to go, hang on, we'll go this way. There's already some stuff planted. So there's orange trees, nectarine trees along here. The ground's nice and soft because I'm sinking in it as I'm walking. But just all needs looking after and bringing back to life a little bit. You can see it's the apples. Oh look, there's apples. Nice little apple tree. I think that's another Nispero tree. And another apple tree, is that at the bottom? But there's lots on here anyway. There's loads and loads of pomegranates on the other side. It's another type of apple. What's like? Is it apple up here? I'm not sure. I'm sure we find out as they grow. But yeah, we're chuffed. Can't wait to move the stuff in, so I'm going to go over and give a hand because everyone's starting to unpack the stuff from the car already, put them in the rooms, getting ready to do another trip tomorrow and then for the removal van to come. So, Better give a hand. Like your new house, Diego.
Ready?
Come on, everyone.
Come on, go and get in the car that way and we'll close up this way.
Morning, we're on our way to the new house. We've packed up, we'll show behind us. So the removal man is behind us, following us in the van. We've packed it all up and we're on our way to drop it off. Me and Mags have already been in the house this morning, so we left there just before 8 o'clock. Went down to the new house and took a carload of stuff down. Dropped Mags, Ollie and Diego off at the new house, so they're waiting to receive the stuff at the other end, and then came back, picked up Louis and Neve and met the removal fella who's packed all the van up for us, and we're going over. Hopefully we've only got one more trip left in the car to do after this, and then all of our belongings, everything should be in the new house.
Oh, here they are. This is them. How you feeling, Lou? Tired?
Didn't know there's 2 11 o'clocks in one day. How many runs have you done now, back and forth?
We're on the 4th run.
Yeah, 3 carloads, a van,
van,
and now the last car.
So this is number 5.
So we're on the 5th run of moving. Actually, the fella we had moving us did a really good job. We fitted most of the stuff in the van, but there's loads of little stuff that you don't realise actually belongs to us, because this was a furnished house, and you see all the furniture. Apparently this was a furnished house when we come in, but we had to go out and buy a lot of stuff when we come, even though we're still waiting for stuff to be delivered from England. But for the last 6 months we wouldn't have had nothing otherwise. So we've had to separate what belonged to the house and what belongs to us. We've done quite a good job, and it's been a couple of days worth of doing it, but now we're done. Most of the stuff is in there. We sat down before when we got there, had a nice little cup of tea. Makes everything better, doesn't it, a cup of tea? And then we just come back now to pick up the last stuff, make sure this is all secure and it's locked up. We said goodbye to the one neighbour that we've got in this property. And we're almost done. We've got a run to do to the bins, because in Spain you don't have a wheelie bin or something like that as you would in England. You have communal bins in the street which you need to go to and drop off your rubbish. So I'm going to brave the hill again that we've got outside, go to the bins and put the rubbish in it, come back, pick the last of the stuff up, go back to the new house and then settle down for the night. I think we will be officially done and moved out. Back to the house.
Yeah.
Right, come on, let's make a move. So when we come, we took some cuttings of plants and stuff that was around the garden that we thought if when we move on, we take them with us. So we've got these, some little yucca plants, some little succulents, some other plants at the front. Not really sure what they are. If you know what they are, tell me what they are. But these they go into a big bush with loads of pink and purple flowers on. They're lovely. So we took some of the cuttings of them, some of the little new shoots. Oh look, there's a lizard. Took some of the new shoots that were coming up and decided to take them with us. We reused all the plastic bottles that we've been using for water. So somehow we've got to go and fit that into the car, and then we're pretty much done. Almost done. This is the last little bit and then we are sitting down for something to eat. The plants made it here safely at least. Enjoying your tea, kiddos? This is a moving in tea. We'd have had pizza if we were in England moving a house, wouldn't we?
We would, we always have pizza.
Yeah, so there's no pizza, but we've got Burger King instead. Woohoo! So, we're going to leave it there for today. We're in, all the boxes, all the belongings from the old house are in the new one. Everything is finally here after umpteen trips back and forth to that old place.
It is. We're surrounded by boxes. We haven't yet unpacked them, but we've got time to do that.
That's one, and I'm sure in weeks to come you'll see us doing stuff to the house, to the land, starting to plant some of our own things and making gardens, hopefully. Yeah, if it's not too hot. I mean, it's been 38 degrees today while we've been moving stuff back and forth, and we have sweated non-stop. So we're going to sign up for that. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, follow us. You can find us on Insta and Facebook also. You can see real-time updates, and leave a comment down below, let us know what you think of the new house. So see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching.